Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game Breakers. I'm Scraigon, and I have William and David and Alice, and I have Thomas, and we are playing Tomb of Annihilation. And yeah, I'm glad you made it. So we last left our heroes. They had been adventuring through the jungles of Cholt. They had left the camp and we're heading to words heading to Yellyark.
Yup.
The team had left them at they had left with the rest of the entourage at Camp Righteous, and we're gonna meet back up at Camp Vengeance. Now, on these travels, they had run into a whole parade of animals. Dinosaurs like Hadrosaurus and Brontosaurus. They found a curious Stegosaurus. Some standoffish apes. And now they find that they have been ambushed by lots of spiders, including one really big spider. And I think that about catches us up with the previous pieces here. Do we have any questions before we get started?
Nope.
Anyone have bug spray?
Yeah, we've all been using our things, our anti-bug goop. Does that have any?
We'll see.
We'll find out.
We will see. Okay. I think the way to start here would probably be some initiative.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Now, we are going to be using individual initiatives here. So that's going to be both for you and your sidekick.
Indeed.
Okay, so I didn't set it up to send to the turn tracker. Shall I just tell you verbally?
Yeah, and I think you can fill it in too.
Yeah, you can probably. It should let you fill it into the turn tracker on your for your character, because I do that for mine.
No, I think your character is not out at the moment. So
Okay.
grab you and pull you out onto the field.
Is that something I do or you do?
Either. Both work.
All right, let's see.
You can
Well.
put the name and drag it out.
All right. There they are. Let's see if they're on the turn order.
Right.
Yay, okay, I'm at the bottom.
I put them on the turn order. You fill in your number.
And what's that? 13.
I don't see my fox.
Oh, okay. I think it's right here.
Yeah, I see it on the map, but
Not
you have to add it to the turn order.
I see. Here you go. Bloop.
So since I suddenly appeared out of nowhere, where should I put myself?
You were along the whole time. What do you mean suddenly out of nowhere? This isn't just some magical disappearing, reappearing, whatnot. You've been here the whole time. You weren't missing last week.
Are all the dinosaurs friendly?
Yes.
Yep.
Woohoo!
I think several of the... I think the entire team is riding the Brontosaur.
Mm-hmm.
And there's room on there for both of you two.
Yep. The Stegosaurus is the only one that doesn't want riders. Everybody else is cool with us. And there's even baby hadrosaurs if your pixie wants a.
That would be uncomfortable anyway. Like straddling a fence.
You just lean up on one side like you're taking cover.
What did we get for Fox Initiative?
Oh, there, I'll fill it in.
Excellent.
Hopefully better than 0.
I mean, I rolled a 1, but
It's a check, not a save, so at least you get your dex.
Alright. It has been reordered. So, as a reminder, the scene was this jovial parade through the jungle, approached first by a giant Bronto that was hungry and unthreatened and semi-disinterested, which then became friendly and everyone's riding it. And then came the hadrosaurs and the young hadrosaurs, which were cautious but approached and fed and tamed, and now they're pals, at least, hanging out.
You get a good berry, and you get a good berry, and you get a good berry.
And then there were some apes, which weren't that friendly, but didn't cause trouble and decided not to parade with y'all. But they were left behind. And then finally, I would say just before dinner time, sometime in the late afternoon, 4-5-ish, is when these spiders have surprised you. That is, they descended from the trees above. And their stealth had been unnoticed, so they exceeded your passive and got the jump on y'all. So we rolled, and they dropped out and got into position, and I think that we have initiative in order, and we're going to continue. So the top of the order is Chippy.
Haste on Alex.
Okay. Sounds like a good call there.
Stay on top of the Brontosaurus.
Okay. You got anything for your move or your bonus or anything else? So, your spell work goes off, and the what is that? An abjuration spell, right? I forget. That school of magic happens. And next we have Wayne, sidekick lunatic. Sorry.
So Lunatic has seen the map, knows where we are, knows which direction the goblin camp is, right? We know the way to Yell Yark and kind of about how far we are.
Indeed.
Okay. But he's also Lunatic is going to cast Guiding Hand.
All right.
And right about, say, here. Oops. Here, there will be a shiny hand that stays equidistant from the Lunatic, who is on the Bronto. That points the way to Yell Yark.
Okay. Got it.
And hopefully we can get the ensuing stampede heading that way.
Yeah.
No bonus action. I don't think he can do the help as he's not quite that cool a side. No, he casts spells instead. Okay, that's all.
Gotcha. So that is the lunatic with spells and no movement.
Just looks like multicolored smoke in moonlight suspended.
With an arrow. Yeah. And then we have the presser.
So they dropped out of the trees. Are the treetops taller than our ride? Than our brontosaurus friend?
I would say that a lot of the tree cover is taller, but not every tree. So you have some tree cover between you and the ground, but not all of it. You are not above the treetop.
Okay, and they have dropped out of the trees, so they're on the ground now?
Yes, they are at 0.
Okay. And it's very clear we're not going to make friends with these ones, like we have every other animal.
Seems that way.
I think the first thing I do is give a look to Wayne of gun now, or you gonna make friends?
Wayne is turning there's an arrow getting knocked and going. This is he's not confident in his ability to befriend these creatures.
That's what I needed to know.
Insight.
First thing I'm doing is this brontosaurus now has a freaking laser attached to its head.
Yes.
It's what we all wanted.
Right? So yeah, deploying the cannon on the tip of his nose, pointing down. And I think that's an action. Hang on. Yeah, take an action. Okay. So yeah, this turn I'm just setting up a cannon and getting it situated where it's not gonna fall off or cause any distress to our friend. But I've made a turret basically.
Gotcha. The turret is in place.
And that's it for me right now.
Okay. So turret is in place, and suppressor to Wayne.
If I remember correctly, they did not see me either, right? I suffered from the Ninja v Ninja problem, just stealthing around each other. Common conundrum.
I want to do a whole movie where they just never meet.
It's like the spy versus spy. They both back up, and then they like turn to look the other way, and then the other way, and then like.
But it's every possible version of that for an hour and a half with the most like tense music and then no payoff.
Somebody has to.
Like
There has to
individually,
be a
they just kind of like shrug and go home.
So as I am unseen and have a target, I will take advantage of the target havingness and the advantageness and commence with murdering.
And who are you shooting at?
Oh, it didn't pop over. The big one.
The big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, of course it was the big one. Oh no.
Does a 21 hit?
Did that break it?
22, that is.
That broke it. Yes. A 22 hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to remember my sharpshooter stuff. A 17.
Oh, yeah. No.
A 17 is not a hit. Okay.
17 is not a hit.
That is good to know.
I never really enjoyed the game of like, what was it? That's a no, that's a yes. Now we know what it is. It's an 18.
Okay. Well,
Barely.
19 on the dice that time. It gauged it. Got one to just like plink on the armor. Like, oh, little more. Just put a little twist in the string. And that's I rolled 2 21s on the advantage.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So then we are going to activate Moonbow Smite and roll a whole grip of damage.
I would like to note that while both those rolls are the same, and we won't call it out here, making the attack against when you're hidden, making the attack reveals you.
However, it is my first round as a Gloomstalker.
Oh yeah, there you got Gloomstalker. Yeah,
However, some bullshit.
Some bullshit. I think.
Right, common rule.
Right, but either way, the way it worked out, I'm figuring out damage.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir. You're forgetting all my bullshit.
I think you're forgetting I'm bullshit. So, plus. I think that's all my bonuses. 38 points of radiant damage.
That
and some
is
piercing.
38 damage. That is a thing, isn't it?
Yup. And then, as part of my movement action, I will take one hand off my bow and pull out a dagger. And I will then be making a dagger attack. Also sharpshooter.
All right, thrown weapon. Right, 30.
That's a 23.
Gotcha. 35.
And
What's the
it is as part of my move, and I am moving. So 5, 10, 15.
Totally.
half move so I don't break stealth,
Yard.
or so I can maintain hide. Mostly they have to see me. I'm not taking the stealth action. So don't get quite the ridiculous damage, but I do get some ridiculous damage because it all gets sharpshootered.
Mm-hmm.
19 more.
That is another 19 damage.
And that is I get an extra attack action as my an extra attack in my attack action from Gloomstalker bullshit. I'm sorry. I have one more piece of Redonkulous to deliver.
Sharpshooter looks to be paying off.
So far, I mean, it's excellent single target stuff. Got advantage there. Okay, so 22 with sharpshooter, 17 isn't gonna do it. Wait, 18 because it has a +1 that's not calculated. Okay. 18 doesn't, you said?
18 is what you need. Yep.
All right, then I spend another second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
41 more radiant and some piercing.
Oh, yeah.
Poof.
It looks displeased about it.
I hope so. I'd be really sad if it didn't care. I worked hard on that damage.
Indeed, I saw it.
It's artisanally sourced, fair trade,
Handcrafted.
Bespoke. It's a bespoke attack.
It was some bespoke damage. Saved that just for you.
Nice. Does that end your turn?
That does. Oh, there's a little more where that came from later.
Gotcha.
Because we work in small batch.
The end of your turn. It taps
So-
into this Hadrosaurus, which is wrecked.
Oh.
And it seems as it bites and exsanguinates its prey, it visibly grows.
It's such a beautifully horrible word.
It seems to be happy, doing better about that. So, with that, we have okay.
That's not good. I mean, is it like dead or paralyzed?
Oh no, it bit it, and you saw it like
Like a Capri Sun. Ha
That's not good. There's a lot of blood.
That's
in that
fantastic that we
Hadrosaurus.
both went to the same visual.
There's way more in that Hadrosaurus than there is in me. That's not good.
Yeah.
Chota is famous for their fruit punch dinosaurs.
If I'd known.
That's not going to beat your passive. So that's not the thing.
I have to go deal with pet stuff. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So this steps in close and ascends upward from this tree and reaches out and makes an attack for Chippy.
Ah!
Does a 15 hit Chippy?
Just barely missed. It's a good thing. I mean, it's too bad I didn't start my Blade song yet, but I guess just barely missed is good.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Way better than just barely hit.
Yeah. Hold on. No, I am lying to you. It would have just barely hit, except as a reaction, he's going to cast Shield.
All right. This giant
Which,
spider.
which makes it a 19. So
So you're
he didn't use his reaction. Good. Okay, bye.
safe. Excellent. It goes for Chippy, but his arcane abilities protect him. And this one here goes for Fox. Looks like a 9. Probably not going to do it.
Versus the fox?
Yes.
No, 9 does not do that.
9 does not do it. Now we're to Alex. You
Alex.
see spiders that are the size of people. You see spiders that tower over you. And you see this monster of a spider over here.
Alex, it doesn't say what type of action it is for her to turn invisible.
I see.
Would that be like casting the spell, a full action?
Yeah.
Okay, so as her action, she turns invisible. She does the as a bonus action, she does the help attack. I'm gonna say for Chippy attacking the spider that attacked him. So so he'll have advantage when he attacks it. And as her move is doubled because of haste, she's going to fly straight up 60 feet. But somewhere in the middle of that, she's going to look up very carefully. And do you want me to roll for perception? She doesn't want to fly into a web.
Okay. You don't have any web as trouble right now.
So flying straight up 60 feet, she's fairly certain she's not going to run into anything.
Yes. There's nothing
And
in the way, yeah.
due to the haste, does she get another normal action?
I believe as the haste, you do take those actions there. It is how that. Let's see. I remember using it before, but let's.
I
Speed
should.
doubled +2 AC, advantage on Dex, an additional action. Additional action, 1 weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
So not cast a spell, but she can attack with a weapon. Yep. None of that's helpful. Okay. Pass. Done.
Okay. So Alex takes some height there, plus 60. I'll put it in the blue. Now we have the professor.
Hello, sorry about that.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
Exactly as planned.
It seems the beast spider and these other giant spiders have reached out and attacked.
I'm guessing from my perch, I have a clear shot of it, right? Like this guy's not in the way.
For Cliff.
No, for Emerson.
Oh, right.
Or are we facing west? Is that what's happening? Like the brontosaurus is facing west?
It's kind of you were marching north. Really?
Okay,
I
so
dropped them down, but they were marching north.
okay, so I would be up here then because I'm on the nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so right now it's the professor's TA Cliff is whose turn it is right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well then, how much movement is it to Fred Flintstone slide down the back of this brontosaurus onto the ground?
I think with an athletics or an acrobatics check, you can use your move horizontal and keep your balance as you head down.
There is athletics. 23. 23 athletics.
So that's good enough to keep your balance as you head down.
1, 2. So how much of his movement did that eat up?
You don't have to spend any extra movement down.
Cool. Okay.
Keeping your balance and doing the slide.
So
horizontal movement counted only because you pulled off the roll.
say 5, 10, 15. Fantastic. Run up to this biggin and smack it in the face.
All right.
Morning star. 25 to hit.
That is gonna do it.
9 damage.
All right. 9 damage is delivered to this beast of a spider.
How is it? Is it dark in this canopy? Like, do these seem like dark dwelling?
There is
creatures?
dim light in here, but it's not all dim. It is still well lit day.
Okay. Well, let's try this anyway. Hang on while I remind myself what this is. Reading web. There we go. That's what. Okay, that doesn't come up yet. Okay, cool. So yeah, just hitting it again. Hang on. No, you little. Sorry, Dungeon Master Rod is being petulant.
Well.
Okay. Second attack. Natural 20 for 27.
That's how to do it.
So that's. So let me 14. So 18 damage that time.
18.
And he's just gonna stay there and try to pull focus.
Yeah. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Gotcha. At the end of... the end of Cliff's turn there, it reaches out and makes a bite. Oh, that's a crit. So I didn't roll the crit, so I'll toss that in there too. So you have 12 piercing and 19 necrotic for a total of 31.
31? Yeah.
31. Yep.
Okay. Wow, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Now they need to make a con save.
Oh, a con save, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Well, it's not a difficult save, but it's a save.
And the con save looks like this. Boop. It's going to be the first number there.
Wow. Yeah, okay, carry on.
It rolled well.
Yes, it did. Holy crap.
It is programmed to roll for advantage. I'm only going to use the first number unless I call it out advantage, disadvantage. Because I don't want to have to, like, change the program.
Flip back and forth, and yeah.
It's a bunch of things. But okay. Yes, it makes the con save. And you feel withered by that bite. There's no other special abilities that are included within it. But deflated. And after Cliff here we have Arachne. So let's see. How does that look? Do. What's your passive? Wayne?
Passive perception?
Passive stealth. Oh, no,
Passive.
You were revealed because you attacked it. Yeah. Indeed. It knows where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, I did move and I'm hard to see, so.
And what's your passive?
It is 16.
Got it.
But it rolls at disadvantage.
Rolls at disadvantage. Let's see. You did attack it from hidden. That reveals move. Stuff's going on, so let's see here.
And I don't know how if it's a sharpshooter and can see through cover, but there's a lot of vegetation.
There is. It only got a 15 on its perception, so it's not
Suck it, Blue.
involved. So it will instead direct its attention to Cliff.
Sorry, Cliff.
So, Cliff, you have a bite and 2 claws. Oh, it tried to roll advantage. That's not correct. So, let's see. The bite, 27 hits, I assume.
Oh.
I think the claw 26 hits. Does a 17 land for? No. Okay.
Sorry, no.
All right. So we're just looking at the. (14 and 4), so 18 for the bite, 8 for the claw.
15 and 8.
18 and 8.
18 and 8.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that is the end of Arachne's turn. And now we have Roken.
Yes. So I believe I'm gonna aim. I can see the spider, correct? I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt
All right. Firebolt.
with some help from my fox.
Auto aim engaged.
I just imagine its little nose as a pointer.
Ears as your iron sights. Nose as
All
your
right.
long sight at the end.
So that's plus. God, I haven't. What? How do I shot web? Hold on a second.
Dex plus.
Firebolt.
Right.
Make a ranged spell attack, and so I just add my spell cast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Plus proficiency.
Yeah, it's gonna be like your spell stat, your caster stat plus your proficiency.
Okay, so 19 to hit.
A 19 will do it.
Yay! I set it a little on fire, as is my wont. UD10. Oh, 4 damage. What?
That's sneak attack.
Oh yeah, sneak attack.
So 4 fire.
Right. 4 fire. Right on my sneak attack.
Right. What you're shooting is less important than the fact that you consistently put it in their lower jaw.
Then 10 on top of that. So I feel a little better about that.
There you go.
And that's my turn.
Engulfed in flames in one of its joints, it shrieks as the fire hits. Next.
And I'll use a bonus action to hide. Yeah, sounds good.
Oh yeah, don't forget that. Throw that one down. Show me what that looks like.
Hide it in the bushes.
Yeah. And then after your hide result comes in, I'm going to move to the wolf spiders. crowd up on the
Ah!
Hadrosaurus there. And it looks like they are going to be trying to tear into it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Bite. Miss. Hit. And it needs to make some saving throws, which it does terrible at. And and these 4 spiders crawl over this Hadrosaurus and bite and claw at it, and it is taken down.
Damn.
This one's gonna help, and these 3 are gonna attack on the Brontosaurus there. And number 3 is with advantage. Doesn't help though. So miss, and miss. All of them are chewing on the various denser skin and plating of the Brontosaurus and are ignored. And let's see. That's not enough to notice you, so they're gonna move in for the Stegosaurus here. 3, 1, 2, and 3 advantage. 1, 2, 3 with advantage. Why didn't I have the Stegosaurus in front of me? This is clearly a failure. This can't be had. Alright. And it looks like as they lash out and try to hit the 2, 3, hit the Stegosaurus, they hit and make the attack. The Stegosaurus cries out in pain as it is bit and clawed by these spiders. And it is taking half damage. 1, 2, 3. So 6. Then 6. And then 6. Okay. And that is the wolf spiders there. And then with that, we have the dinosaurs, the Hadrosaurus. They do not like what's happening, and they're out. They run away the other way, away from the spiders. And they get 80 off the map there. They're off the map. They're out. They have left the parade.
Well, we can still hear them.
They are in the distance. They're not forever gone, but they have fled the combat. And the Brontosaurus is mostly unfazed by things. The Brontosaurus is going to make a stomp against the spider. And this spider is exploded. Large foot, small spider. It squirts goo. Spiders are gross.
Gross.
That is gross. And it would be up to Fox. I believe you did the help action. As your expert,
Yeah.
you'd probably take the defense here, or whatever that is.
Yeah. Hiding in coat.
Yeah. And if it, I will just move it down here. And wait. Something happened. Something funky. That's supposed to be. Yeah, that's everyone. So let's descending again. Here we go. All right. So in the first chaotic few seconds of combat here, we have these spiders descending, and several of the dinosaurs are overrun by multiple spiders, and the other ones run off. I didn't make the Stegosaurus, guys. You know what? It didn't get a turn. Silly me. Stegosaurus. It's gonna make a swipe at one of the spiders. And it dusts the spider. And then it's going to haul back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And it wants none of that. And now that we've gone around the board, we are here at the top of the next round. We have Chippy. Some dinosaurs are gone, some spiders are gone.
All right. Well, the concentration thing. I guess I wasted the haste spell, kind of. But oh, I know. All right. So I'm going to, as a bonus, start my blade song so my AC gets better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
As a so what I want to do is I want to cast Everard's Black Tentacles, which has a 20-foot it's, hold on, I'll read the text. I actually loaded it this time. Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah.
Fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within range. So I figure if the 20-foot square comes right up to me, but obviously I don't want them to grab me, then it might touch the Brontosaurus. I definitely wanted to touch the spider in front of me. It'll catch those 3. And I think it can just barely get over to the edge of the big spider. 20 feet by 20 feet. In between the big spider and hopefully including those 3 little ones there. They probably have good dex saves, so it may not be that effective, but it'll look fun.
All right.
But what I want to do is I want to ready this action so that I'm going to do it right after Alex's attack. As soon as I do because I'll have to stop concentrating on her haste. So after she fires off her 2 measly little arrows, then can I have this ready to cast?
Like hold.
So I'm
like you want one of them
right.
to do
So
the
I'm
thing and the other one to do the thing.
right. So I'm preparing this spell and then holding it until immediately after her action.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could just hold your turn until right after her action, and then do it all too. I think that's
Whichever way you want,
about a
that
couple
works.
minutes
I do want to start the blade song so I have the better armor class, though.
Ah, got you. Okay. I think it's a bonus to hold your. I forget how that should happen. Like you can delay your turn until after then.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
You spend your reaction, and then you can use an action or move, and usually not a bonus action unless it's triggered by blah blah blah.
Got it.
So it's a reaction.
That you'd spend now to hold your something until later, which would be an action. So you could bonus or move now, and then reaction to hold your action later.
Fuck it, that's too complicated. I'll just do it now.
Alright. Is that an action to Blade Song?
It's a bonus action to start the blade song, and then it's a full action to cast Everard's Tentacles.
Got it. So yeah, that's what goes off now then. Okay. Gotcha. So you could Blade Song now and then change your initiative till after, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your new initiative?
Well, I'm sorry. That sounded too complicated. I'm just going to cast a spell now.
Alright. We got some black tentacles coming down. It's a 20 by
20 square.
Yeah.
I just put the link in the chat. I know you guys are really fast at Googling, but
Appreciate it.
you can save your strength for... I'm also verbally going to say, Professor Wayne might want to step back 5 feet. Big black tentacle thing happening. Ooh, you got a graphic for it. Nice.
Well, I'm up in the sky.
Well, then I won't bother shouting at you.
And I'm also I've been traveling 40 feet up, like mid canopy.
Alright, I found this and you have control over it. Go ahead and I'll put it in the back. So you should be able to click on it and pick it up and put it somewhere. The left click.
Yeah, no, I got it. I was just trying to...
Sweet.
Someone else is moving it. Is that you?
Yeah, I did it for a little bit, yeah.
All right, how's that look?
It's a spot. We got it. It looks like it is overcoming this and all of these spiders up here in the studio. Yeah. Okay. Squirming ebony tentacles fill the 20-foot square. When it enters
Is
the
it
affected area or starts its turn. Yeah, cool.
The spell text doesn't say what the dex save throw would be. Would that be my spell DC, or would it be some other thing?
Your save DC, yeah. Your spell DC.
So that would be 17 right now.
Okay. That's pretty kick-ass. It's no joke.
It's 8 plus 2 for a magic item, plus 4 and 3 for my proficiency bonus and intelligence bonus. Does that sound right?
Yeah. 3 and 3 and 2. Yeah.
4 and 3 and 2.
Oh, 4 and 3 and 2. Yeah. That is no joke. Your spells are serious business. So the tentacles lash out and begin doing their work. We have the lunatic up next.
The So as a bonus action, it's going to cast Sanctuary on the Apatosaurus. Brontosaurus. The big one.
Gotcha. Sanctuary. All right.
And as an action, it will also then cast Radiance, or Resistance, that is, a cantrip. On our ride.
On the Bronto.
So on its next save, it gets a D4.
Okay.
And
Spells go off to protect the Brontosaur.
yeah, and that's all. That's
Spells and spells.
I'm catching a whole bunch of echo, I think, Allison. Not sure
I'll
why.
mute then.
All right, but that's my turn.
All right. After the lunatic, we would have Splinter Scale.
Mechanics question.
Yes.
Can a flying character free fall and then start flying and save itself some movement?
So there is a downward travel rate, right, from falling.
Mm-hmm.
And using your flight in 5e can be up or down, right? It doesn't have, like, the number changes like it used to. I think it's supposed to be simplistically your move rate. So if you have a flight of X,
So you can't just drop and save yourself some mileage.
you would probably be saving yourself some stamina or effort since you're not spending that turn doing the thing. But that's still
Okay.
your rate.
How high? Like what's the physical distance from me to the ground, from the Brontosaurus nose to the ground?
Yes. Let me make a double check on that, but it is gargantuan. Size category, okay. Thanks for your patience to let me look this up because I don't have all of it memorized, but I try. 20 by 20 or larger, so it's like 20 plus it has like a taller head, so let's say like sitting on top of the head, you're like 30 off the ground.
Okay. Crap, can't do that. Okay. Well then. How messed up does this spider look? I know it's trapped in tentacles right now.
Yeah, there's tentacles and there's other shenanigans going on here, right? But I I would say it does. It does. Oh, it does not look bloodied currently. Although it did earlier before it started deflating people.
Well, let's shoot it anyway. That's a 22 to hit.
That will do it.
Is that right? 20. Yeah, okay. That's 17 damage.
Yep, you're looking for your 18 to hit, right? And doing 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now a cannon blast. Oh wait, we have advantage against him because he's tentacled, right?
I don't believe that it does give you.
That's what restrain does.
But it's when
Yeah.
it starts its turn or passes through it.
Oh, okay. So we're not there yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, still cannon to the face.
Cannons.
22 to hit, which hits.
That's
And then I remember what my stuff does. Watch, it'll be amazing. 2d8. Uh, 8 damage, and technically it gets pushed back, but I don't think that applies when it's grappled or when it's in the thing. I don't know.
It hasn't happened yet.
Right. Okay.
So
So it's pushed 5 feet from my location.
Got it.
That's yeah. Yeah, that's not even a thing I activate. That's just part of the attack.
Right. So, the cannonball makes its hit, and we did the damage. Right, you did 17.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, is it?
And that was from the cannon, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So damage dealt, and it was pushed. Do we have anything else coming from you on this turn?
I am done.
Alrighty. And then, after the professor, we have Wayne.
Wayne will forego active stealth for a bit, though his elven shenanigans still count, even with claws through the elven boots. He just traps a pearl under his thumb that's wrapped on a leather strap around the bow, and it glows for a moment and recharges his second level spell slot with the Pearl of Power as an action. It takes no action to just like do a little like quick call on the flute and use his ranger shenanigans to call out, "There's webs behind you. Safe passage is this way, this way, this way. Come to me and follow the hand." And movement action. I don't believe I have a really super cool bonus action I can pull out of nowhere. So Yeah, I do. I'm going to hex it.
Oh, there you go. Good call.
And I will choose strength for its ability to check that it gets negatives on. Right, for the tentacles.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see if I can. Alright, it is hexed. Go ahead and give it a mark there. And that would end Wayne's turn there, yeah.
Yeah, he newly recharged. He will create an arrow, take his post and begin to start the next flow of the next shot.
Gotcha. And we got next we got these giant spiders here. There's several things that were hidden from them. Thus, it looks. And does not see those outer lying things or Roken and Fox. So it is going to move down to here and attempt to attack the Brontosaurus, which currently has Sanctuary. So the giant spider needs to make a wisdom save. Natural 20.
Well, it may attack as normal, but the spell remains.
The spell is in place still.
For the inevitable save against poison, remember it does have resistance.
That is a 15, so it's a hit, and then it makes a con save with the plus d4. Okay, so it does not pass the con save. And it is attacked and bitten by this giant spider, which sinks its fang and venom into the thick hide of the Bronto, which honks in frustration. Still not even pain yet, just frustration. This is kind of one of those big lumbering giant beasts that has little care for what else is going on. Alright, that giant spider is gone. This one here is going to try to move into position and go for the professor. So it will make the bite.
Up at the head?
Yeah, 30 feet up.
It has climb speed and such, yeah.
Right. Foliage.
So it will climb its way up and make an attack for the professor, which looks like this. Oh, 10.
Oh!
So this and this have attacked, and that ends.
I'm shorter than you thought I was.
Being the small thing on top of the big thing. Makes it
Mm-hmm.
hard for the other things to get you. And next we have Cliff.
I ask again how messed up this big spider looks.
Well,
Because that will greatly affect what he chooses to do.
right now, it does look bloodied.
Okay, he's that kind of person. Yeah, we will we will attack this thing. We're gonna do anything fancy? No. Yeah, we're just gonna attack it right now. Come on. 23 should hit. That's 11 damage.
All right. 11 damage is done.
Second attack, 26 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
And this we're gonna put some shine on it. But first 11 damage, and then some fighter stuff. Hang on. Okay. A D8. Gotcha. Seven more damage, and whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Yeah. With that Morningstar crunch into one of its legs, you feel the legs start to give way. It's getting beat up. It doesn't like it.
Is it it's looking on its last legs?
It's past the halfway point.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Right? That's what it was looking like, and it's still looking worse there, but yeah. So that is the end of Cliff's turn there. We got some more.
You know what? Action surge. Let's do this again.
Yeah. Once more with feeling.
19 that time to hit.
Yes.
12 damage.
Don't forget that you have advantage on the attack because.
Oh yeah. Yeah, still just a hit. Second attack is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 10 more damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it.
I can only do one maneuver a round, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I might want to hit a reference, but that's what I recall.
That's yeah. I'm reading. One maneuver per attack.
Oh,
So yeah, let's.
Sounds like you got some more.
Yeah, so let's do this again. Come on. Oh wait, wrong one. 8 more damage.
Oh yeah. Clubbing's
And now whoever attacks again has advantage.
It makes out this sound as you crush into its exoskeleton.
And
your mace is gooey. Morningstar.
Yeah. Action surge is just a thing he does, right? It's not. It doesn't take up a. Yeah.
Quite the opposite. It gives you a.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, second wind also, because he is not doing well.
All right.
Oh, thank God. 10 plus numbers. 17. Cool. He's less of a corpse. Okay, he's done. Takes a deep breath. Some wounds heal up, never mind how.
You summon a little bit of determination and grit.
Wipes the blood off his forehead, eats it, gains its power.
It's just imagining the degree. This is all just part of the program.
Okay. That's the end of the professor's turn there.
This is for credit!